Hi Muffins, happy Friday check-in. Hope you're all doing well. We are going to start with the White Witch Tarot, and we're going to get an overall energy for you. The Hangman. Pisces. A pause on movement because a greater perspective is needed. Trying to figure something out. You're in the middle of something. It's not clear to you the direction to go. The guidance is to not look inside, but to look around you and get a broader perspective, more information from different sources so that you can make the right choice. We're going to see where you are, where the universe wants you to be, and what you need to do to get there. Ooh, where you are, Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, that's a standstill. Strong desire to go forward and strong desire to stay still at the same time. What is going on? I'm laughing, but it's probably not funny. It probably doesn't feel good. It could also just mean you have a strong desire, you're really pulled to something, you're super attracted to it, it's magnetic, but you are proceeding with caution. Let's see where the universe wants you to be. That'll be helpful. Talky today. Where does the universe want you to be? Okay. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It wants you to be calculated, measured, open, steady, learning, finding more information out before you're taking any moves forward. There's still some like measured actions that are required, and they are with information. You need clear information so that you can pave the road ahead of you smoothly. It can be even, it can be balanced, right? Okay. And what do you need to do to get there? So you're feeling like a pretty strong pull, but then there's a pause, and you're like, wait, let me get all the facts. What does the universe want you to do to get there? We'll take that one. We'll take that one, the Lovers. There's a lot. I'm gonna put those down because it's hard to hold all these. That flew across the room, hold on. The Empress. Okay, wow. It literally did. Hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards just came out for what you need to do to get there. But the King of Wands on the bottom, Leo. Okay, so confidence, assuredness, the 5 of Swords, the Lovers, the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. So we have Gemini, Libra. This is the one that flew across the room, the Wheel, the 2 of Swords, and the Empress. And we have Libra, Taurus again. So we have Libra twice, if that's a lot of air going on here. But let me look at these. And fire. We got some earth. I think we have, we don't have any cups though. Okay, so we're talking about unions, communions, and this might be about a relationship. Any kind of pulling from outside sources, like somebody, like an unnecessary fight, ego, deception, any of that kind of stuff, any feelings of, it's like, okay, acknowledging where there is an imbalance, acknowledging where there's the outside sources in your field, the outside energy in your field isn't contributing to your highest good and is really draining you, trying to take something from you. Recognizing that, recognizing when you feel like you're people pleasing or you're carrying someone with you out of obligation, cutting it off, understanding the truth of it is that in order for you to move forward, you need to leave these things behind that are, it's like they're mentally and physically draining to you. They're draining your energy and your desire for something and your capacity to think clearly. To take them out so you can get on the wheel, move swiftly forward in a clear way where you end up in a space, whether regardless of what gender you are, masculine, feminine, non-binary, in a space of being a creatrix, being receptive, inspired and inspiring, constantly generating, producing. That's the ultimate goal. You want to get from this, headaches, stress, draining, to this. Peace, serenity, calm, receptiveness, knowing, just like a repository for creativity, but I don't know if that's the right way to say it. In order to move forward, you need clarity, okay? And the way that you're going to get it is by whatever source you've been going to for information, stopping and going to something different. I'm hearing surround yourself with things that are newly inspiring to you, and that might give you answers too. Let's get guidance for you from the Bonagere ex anima. Strength, Leo. Got Leo twice because we got him over here. And the King of Swords is underneath the King of Wands. The Three of Swords is underneath that. You might be trying to make a decision between more than one person. Don't give up on yourself. You can get through this. You have the strength. It's there. It's in you. You just have to tap into it and use it. So discipline, will. I want to pull another one. Let me see what's on the bottom first. The Chariot. Bringing together your shadow and your light side. Not identifying as either, not letting one rule over the other, but seeing them both as equal and both as equal parts of you, and not having judgment on it, and just knowing what your triggers are and how you are prone to react, and looking for the reaction versus the response. You want to be in a response mode. If this is more than one person that you're choosing from, the guidance is to get out of your mind and into your receptivity, into where your intuitive knowing is what's taking up the space and what you're moving from. Let's get an Amenti Oracle to kind of help. Because I don't think that's for everybody if it's choosing between more than one person, or, you know. But I do think it's for some of you. And for others, it's about how you, there's definitely a union or a relationship in there, and it's an intimate one, but it feels like it's one that's been like you've been confused about. Maybe you're being gaslit. Maybe it's not balanced. You want to take a neutral look at the pros and the cons. But let's see where the mentee, what the guidance from the mentee is. Or we're going to ask, what can help, what way of being will help the collective right now? These kind of stick together, even though I use them a lot now. Okay. I create harmony. There we go. I honor virtue. I care for the earth. I am peaceful. I live in truth. So not being pulled in to chaos or confusion. Pushing it out so it's outside of your field. Understanding you vibe with integrity, clarity, truth, alignment. Your actions have consequences on the all. You are a caretaker. You are here to to add to the vibrations of all in a good, smooth way. You're peaceful. Even when there's not peace around you, you live in truth. And that's what a lot of this is. It's about finding the truth and being the truth and moving from the truth, understanding what your truth is, what the universal truth is, and how they align together, and what, just being discerning about who you allow into your space, into your truth. Who are you sharing your sacredness and your sovereignty with? I create harmony. I honor virtue. I care for the earth. I am peaceful. I live in truth. Balance. Balance. Getting those like last things together, the little T's crossed and the I's dotted, so that you can just be. You can be who you are. You can take up space. You can generate creativity. You can generate wealth, I heard. Let's get a sacred self-care card. For some guidance. Woo, that's a lot. Music. What lyrics are moving through you? What music are you vibing with right now? Use music as a tool. Use it as a tool to receive, to help you realign your frequency, right? To get the static out. Be still. Make a vision board. Getting clear. I like this, tied in with the hangman. Nourish your temple. And drink tea. Get yourself out in the earth if that's what regrounds you, right? It's about like, what are your insides need an elixir, and your field, your energetic field needs a recalibration. And part of that is by what you are listening to, the sound, what you are putting in you, and what you are doing with your body. It's beautiful. Let's get you an angel connections card to see what symbols and angels are in your field right now and helping you out on your side. Shamuel, call upon Shamuel, 777. So look out for 777. Call upon Shamuel for relationship help and healing, for she is the angel who teaches us about pure, unconditional love and forgiveness. She connects with you through the number 777, auras of pink light, pink flowers, hearts, and rose quartz. So all those things. You want to look for pink flowers, pink light, hearts, rose quartz, and the number 777. And you can call on Shamuel. Call on Shamuel, do a meditation, lay still, do a meditation. Go lay still in the grass, call on Shamuel. Ask for signs. Hearts, the color pink. In any way, flowers, light, rose, carry rose quartz. Call on Shamuel, listen to music, make music. You know what I mean? You can figure out how to put it in. And 555, we're going to take the bottom. The angels have big changes in store for you. They're sending this sign so you'll be prepared. So look for 555 and 777. We're going to get you chakra doves. See what chakras to focus on. It is your sacral, your second. Fertility, let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. Peach moonstone. There's something in you waiting to be birthed. You're about to create something pretty big and pretty beautiful. And you just need to cross the T's and dot the I's. And you're not going to get there by thinking. You're going to get there by not thinking. You're going to get there by knowing and priming yourself to be a receptor of truth. Open. If you're full of stress, there's no space for the energetic, for the intuitive hits to come in. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm feeling ill. Okay. I hope that this was helpful. And if you're on Patreon, I will see you over there on Sunday. And if you're not, I'll see you back here on Tuesday. Okay. Ciao, ciao. Bye.